Welcome to another episode of Sneaker Convo. I'm your host, Gary, aka In Gary We Trust, coming at you guys again with another video. And I am very glad and very appreciative to say that I got another special guest here. Very, very special guest. We have co-founder of Headache Trading Company. We got Detox business owner as well. We got the homie Naim, man. How you been?
What's going on, man? I'm just chilling, man. Just vibing. I ain't really got shit going on, man.
Man, I want to say one of the reasons why I wanted to have you on the show is because obviously you're one of the people that you love to express your opinion. And you don't back down from nothing.
I don't, man. Sometimes I get very gets me in trouble a lot. You know what I mean? I'm a very opinionated human. And once I get on a rant, I don't stop.
We both are wearing the same T-shirt.
Shout out to Cameron, Sage Garments. If you're not following Sage Garments, follow them and cop some T-shirts.
Of course, man. Shouts out to Cam. Obviously, you got some free promo.
That's right.
Of course, and of course, even though we are wearing the same T-shirt, we still gotta do the fit breakdown. So let's get right into it. I'll start with me. I am wearing the Travis Scott Rolling Loud Astro World. This hat. I want to say shouts out to my sister. She was actually in the merch booth, raging. And apparently he was performing, she was in line, and they were even mosh pitting while she was buying the clothes.
That's crazy. Rolling Loud's bullshit, though.
So I want to say shouts out to her for almost risking her life just to getting me some form of merchandise. Mentioned it before, the Sage Garments t-shirt. Got the vintage Tommy Hilfiger track pants. I thrifted for like $5. Can't beat it. And I have on a very special sneaker, one of the best sneakers to ever created, and that's my South Florida bias kicking in, of course.
It's a great shoe, bro.
Yeah, I am talking about the Nike LeBron 8 South Beach, also known as the Preheat. Definitely, reason why I love this shoe is this sneaker kind of represents a time where I fell in love with sneakers. This is when I really classified myself as a
sneakers were good back then.
Oh yeah. The sneaker culture was actually a culture back then.
Yeah.
Like I remember like people in my neighborhood that had these shoes. They were always literally thought they were the cool kids. Every person I saw have them, wear them on Facebook, I followed them like, damn bro, that person's so cool. Like I had that shoe one day. So like they always thought like they were like neighborhood celebrities, whoever were able to get a pair of these. So this sneaker represents like my favorite time in sneakers.
Just that colorway, and then to top it off with that pink that just pops, bro. It's a vibe.
Literally, of course. And let's get into your fit.
I got the Shades Garment tee on, the same one you do, the Rock tee. It's actually one of my favorites. I just got some jeans on. I don't even know where I got these at, and some Purple Lobsters.
Of course, man. Yeah, one thing about that sneaker is like a lot of people slept on that shoe, including myself.
Yeah. Right.
Because I remember they came out around SneakerCon Fort Lauderdale around I think 2020 or 2019, I believe. That's when they came out.
I don't even remember, to be honest.
Around that time. I'm sorry, a lot of sneakers come out. Don't bash me, but I remember when that sneaker came out, there were dead stock pairs selling for like $280, $300,
$350. Yeah, and then I got my pair. I think I got my pair. I paid a little bit because I got mine late. I think I paid like $700, something like that.
So, and I think that's still considered.
But back then they were going for a couple of years before they shot up. They were going for like $350, $400 at like the resale peak.
Most sneakers, like a normal prices.
Yeah, like $354, and I think it just like I just wanted it so bad that like I was just like fuck it, like I'm just gonna pay the price.
So one thing I want to talk about as well is like how did you get into sneakers? And I know like a lot of people talk about like how when they started like getting fresh, but I really want to know, when did you start classifying yourself as the quote unquote like sneaker lover, sneaker collector, sneakerhead?
I think I never really say I'll classify myself as like a sneakerhead. I just have a love and a passion for it. Like it's just like that's just my thing. Like some people like watches, some people like cars. Like I like sneakers, clothing, fashion. Like I like that stuff. Like I'll sit on Instagram for hours sometimes, like before I go to bed, and just be scrolling, looking at like fashion, looking at little different things. And like for me now, it's just like I'm not really into like much Supreme. I have older Supreme, like the stuff that came out like years ago. But like as far as like the new stuff, like not really my twist anymore. I just really rock Sage Garment tees, honestly, on a regular basis.
Yeah, because like the fact is that like the usual go-to outfits for like us is like probably like a graphic t-shirt, jeans or shorts or shoes. Now, like I feel like as time goes on, where it's like we used to be so heavy on Supreme or like a lot of these streetwear brands. Babe. But then obviously, I feel like when the pandemic really hit, a lot of people started to like really use their brain and make some
Yo,
clothes.
you remember when Antisocial was fire?
Oh, bro, you took me back, bro. I remember I never owned a shirt, but like I remember that was a time. So first, let's get into like the sneaker drops. Basically, what I mean by sneaker drops, like sneakers that's been coming out or about to come out, or headlines that's kind of like taking the sneaker community by storm. What's really been the talk of the town.
Yeah, we already know what you're getting ready to say.
Of course, and obviously one of the biggest sneakers that's coming out this year, unfortunately, is the Air Jordan 1 Low Travis Scott Olive.
Bullshit. Straight trash.
Why don't you like it?
Bro, so the first Travis Scott was fire.
Yeah, the high, yeah.
The high,
brown.
the mocha, right? Because then you think about it, right? Ever since I was a kid and a young kid, like you would think about, even like a young adult, you would think about it like, yo, how dope would this shit be if Nike reversed the swoosh and made it a backwards swoosh? Then they did it on the Travis Scott. I'm like, yo, that shit's fire.
Then added like a Stussy colorway on it.
Right, with the pink lace. I think it came with pink lace. Comes with pink lace.
Red guts, yeah.
Yeah, whatever. Fire. Then they dropped the low, and I'm like, yeah, that's I fuck with that. Then they dropped the powder fours, right? Or was it the blue fours?
Yeah, the blue
that
fours.
shit was fire too. Then they went and dropped the sixes, the green ones. Then the khakis, trash. Right? Then the 380s or 270s or whatever it was, trash.
I think that shoe aged pretty well, in my opinion.
Trash. Straight garbage.
I didn't think that thing. I thought it was trash when it first came out, but wearing that shoe today, it looks a little better today.
All right.
Of how sneakers
All right,
kind
and
of
then they dropped the Air Maxes.
And
Trash. Everything about the Travis Scott shit is trash.
pretty much. Wait, so when it comes to like buying that for your store now, you really just like, how do you feel about that type of product being in your store?
I mean, if it comes in, it comes in. You know what I mean? If it's like, if it comes in, it comes in.
That's what you're pretty much is like, all right, if it's really part of business at this point.
Yeah, if it comes in, it comes in, man.
Because you have to, because you obviously you have like a group of people that come to your store and you already know what they want. Like you said, you have the kid that comes in that wants the Panda, and there's probably that one kid that's like, hey, do you have any Travis Scott sneakers? Do you have
We
any
get asked
Astro
every day.
merch? Every day.
Every day people come in like, what Travis Scott you got? You know what I mean?
Do you have any in your store now?
I think we got a mocha. I think we have 2 mochas.
And probably
But even after that, bro, like they dropped the fucking Jordan 1 Travis mochas. Then Nike just fed off the hype and they did a mocha Jordan 1. It was like the poor man's Travis Scott. So then those things went at one point were up at like 700 on some crazy shit. And you know what I mean? And so it's just like Nike is supporting the bullshit.
It's really it's a money grab, pretty much.
Yeah, they're not really producing quality like they used to, bro. Like I remember when like 7s were fire, 8s, people would go crazy over Aqua 8s, playoff 8s.
Yeah.
You know,
Which are coming out again.
the cherry red, what it was, the cherry red 13s. The 12s, I'm sorry, fire. Then you had like the OG wheat, like 13, which is my favorite shoe of all time.
Really?
I just love that colorway. That's my favorite Jordan of all time. I like the silhouette, the way it just looks, how that neutral color on the sides right here. It just, to me, it was just like, yo, that was just like a smooth ass shoe, bro. I have a pair, bro, but like it's separate. My soul's separated on it, so it's like I got to get a new pair.
Got it. So pretty much with that Travis Scott, on release day, you're obviously going to try to cop it, but you would cop it for the resale.
No, I'm not.
For
No,
the,
fuck that.
You're just skipping the shoe.
No, they're bringing it in for consignment. I'm not copping that shit.
Okay. Got it. So straight consignment on that shoe.
Yeah, if I get it, like, yo, honestly, if someone hits me up like, yo, you can get it for retail, it's just going straight to the shop. Fuck that shoe.
Okay, I completely understand because of like
You got weirdo, there's like a bunch of like culture vultures and shit that wear that shit, bro. Just like a bunch of like weirdo niggas, bro.
I hear it. See, this is why I want Naim on the show, because he's gonna give you all the full raw cut opinion, and I love it because obviously there's not a lot of people that would express it.
Me and Jared and Cameron talk about this shit all the time, bro. This shit's whack. Like if you fucking think that shit's cool, you're a fucking bird.
I think what kind of pisses you off with that shoe is that Nike can do better and is capable of better.
Yeah, well, we've seen the quality that Nike has done. Like, yo, Nike will put out a whole bunch of bullshit all year long, and then they'll drop like the Jordan 3s, the reimagines. That was a great shoe.
But as far as like with the Air Jordan 1 Low, is it a shoe that I'll be copying? If I get it for retail, I'm not mad at it. Would I most likely resell it? Yes. Have they made better colorways? For sure. Like, I think the black one isn't that bad.
The Phantom?
Yeah.
Trash. It might be the worst one they ever did. It's so ugly.
I didn't think because like it's an all black Jordan.
That
1
might be the
low.
worst one they've ever. That might be the worst one they ever did. He must have been in like a Xanny psychosis when he put those out, bro. You know what I mean? Because that shit's whack. Or he's probably up and he's probably
Completely
like
180. Okay, so obviously Naim is not a fan of the Travis Scotts in today's climate.
No, give me the Mocha High and the Mocha Low, and that's it for me.
Okay. One shoe that's coming out, and news broke out today. Sorry that I'm dating this episode. The Bread 4 Reimagine is coming out, but this time this pair is actually coming out with an all leather upper, kind of like what they did with like the Oreo 4s, like the
Yeah,
black
I don't know
Oreos,
if I like that.
or the laser, or technically like the laser 4s that
Yeah.
they used to do. And we had this conversation this morning, and I was like, I'm not mad at the shoe, but I feel like Nike fumbled on retroing the black laser 4. That's one of my favorite
They
Air
do it on
Jordan 4s
purpose.
of all time. But I think they do it because if you release a black laser 4 today, I feel like it's not, even though it is a Jordan 4, I don't think it's going to get a lot of burn.
It probably might not.
Like a Bread 4 would do. So really,
Yeah,
they're
but
thinking
like
about analytics wise.
I feel like if you're gonna drop a Bread 4, just give us an OG. Give us the
They
original.
did 2019.
Yeah, but give us another one. Like if you're gonna do it again, give us another one.
I hear you.
Like this whole like I don't know, man.
Can I actually tell you something? I don't think I expressed this a lot. I actually didn't like the 2019 Bread 4. I have it because this is when I was working for Foot Action. I got a discount, but the quality was not good on that shoe. The leather the suede wasn't that great. It's not comfortable at all.
Yeah,
no matter
facts.
how many times you wear it, it's not a comfortable sneaker, and it creases really badly as well. The best thing is that Nike Air on the back is really
Yeah,
what the seller was.
That's what got me. You know what I mean? I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, okay, Nike Air on the back. Like, yeah, I need that.
But with this shoe, at least as far as like some pictures that's leaked, I don't know if they were customs or not. But the shoes that like pictures that's come out, it does look very, very premium.
I just have to see. My thing is, I'll just have to see it when it comes because when they drop stuff, sometimes there's been a couple things where I'm just like, I don't know, and then it comes into the store. You're like, all right, the quality on this is actually good. Like the Jordan 1 Taxi, like people slept on that shoe, right? And then they came into the store, and I'm looking at the quality of the leather. I'm like, yo, it's not bad. It's not bad. You know what I mean? But again, like Jordan 1s is not what people or these kids or whatever are looking for anymore.
I realize that Nike even puts the better quality Jordan 1s on like the kind of like the sleeper colorways. When it comes to like a shoe that they know that's gonna make hella bread off regardless, like let's be honest, like the Mocha Jordan 1, like you mentioned earlier, if the quality wasn't that great, even though it's not the best, but if it was like horrible trash quality, like say if like remember when those like metallic ones came out a couple years ago, quality wasn't great on those either.
No, not at all.
But if they drop that quality on those Mochas, people are still gonna eat it up regardless.
Right. It was the poor man Travis Scott.
Exactly.
That's what you know what I mean? That's what it was. Like if you didn't want to spend that ticket on the Travis Scotts, you can get a pair of Mochas for $500-$600 at the time.
Exactly. But would you be copying? Like, are you excited for those reimagined Bread 4s that's coming?
I have
out?
to see him first in person.
I hear
Like
that.
I love the concept of them re-releasing the Bread 4, but I just need to personally see it before it comes out, before I cop it.
I think with me is like if I'm able to buy it for retail, I would probably see if I really do like that shoe because
for sure.
I've been very vocal that I was not pleased with the 2019 pair, but I'll see pretty much.
It's just all about quality control. 'Cause
Yeah.
Nike just be pushing so much shit nowadays, bro. Where like I remember back even like 15, 16, like yo, you had to like you were getting releases, but it was nothing like this, bro. Maybe like you get like I think it was like what do they do like a shoe like once a month or something like that, and then it was just like it was desirable because you had to have it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's like now it's like yo, you miss one, you get another pair. Something's coming out 4 days later.
Yeah, that's a fact. Like literally, like you said, the quality control is pretty much. It's not really any quality control. It's really just
They're just doing a cash and grab, bro.
the supply is a little bit over the demand.
Cash and grab. Just as much as they push out, they fucking people buy. If they don't buy it, then they liquidate it in outlets. Because I've been looking around. I've seen the stuff on the Instagram. Like, yo, Nike has put some fucking crazy shit in the outlets, bro.
Yeah,
It's wild.
that's a fact. This is when I have the guests bring in a couple of sneakers that either they just wanted to bring just to have a conversation starter, or some sneakers that mean a lot to them. So, what sneaker you want to grab first?
I'm gonna grab this one. I think it's the cement threes, black cement.
I almost wore that shoe today, actually.
Yeah, I just like this shoe, bro. Like, I feel like as like a person that loves sneakers and you love Jordans, you can't not love Jordan if you're not talking about a Black Cement 3, bro.
That is a good shoe.
Like, this shit is fire, bro. Like, I love this shoe. I just like the way it looks. The quality of the leather is good on it. You got the Nike Air on the back. It's like, how can you not if you're a sneaker guy?
You know what I love about that sneaker the most is that like the Nike Air came out, because I remember, like, I don't know if you remember back in the day, like around the 2011, 2012, when you saw someone like midsole swap the '01 Black Cement 3s, you were like, oh, he is a different human right now.
That's a whole different person.
That's a whole that's a different bag where a lot of people just don't have access to get into.
Yeah.
So what's another sneaker you want to get into?
The Tiffany highs.
Shoe, I haven't seen this shoe in a while.
For me, it's the poor man's fucking Tiffany
Can
dunk.
I get a foot?
Yeah, because I could not ever bring myself to spend $3,500 for that one. I got the other laces with it too.
Oh wow,
Yeah. I mean, I wore the shit out of these, bro.
See that?
Yeah.
But these, they don't even look that dirty. It's really if you clean the midsole.
Yeah, that's it. But I'm just saying, like, I wear the shit out of these, bro. Like, I just like the color, bro. The color is fire.
I'm not gonna lie, these actually look a lot better than how I remembered it.
I mean, they're old too. I don't even remember when these came out.
These came out, I would say, about 2014.
Yeah,
I remember these came out.
Yeah, I got them at the Lakeward store actually. Some dude brought them in. He needed like cash.
Oh,
Yeah.
I can't imagine the amount of come ups you hit.
We
Just
had
to be
some
like,
come ups.
of course, I was there for one of them.
Yeah. So then we got the Tiffany Air Forces.
I actually have yet to see the sneaker in person.
No, I like the wrapper on it, bro. Like just like the Tiffany and Co. The box says Tiffany on it.
Wow.
Yeah, man, and
Yeah, let me get one of the feats, because I want to see if the quality is really worth the $400 they charging for this.
quality wasn't really bad, honestly. Quality's not bad.
Nice. Is this for the toe, or are you just like sitting on these?
It'll be for the toe eventually. Sometimes I just don't. I'll wear them eventually.
I'm not gonna lie to you, Naim. This feels like a regular Air Force One to me.
It is 100%.
Not even gonna lie to you.
No,
bro.
the only it is. It's like a premium. It's like what they remember the Air Forces that they drop. Sometimes they call them the premium forces.
Yeah.
The only reason why these things are anything of importance is because it came in a Tiffany box. It's got the Nike Tiffany, the silver thing on the back, and the wrapper says Tiffany. If this was just a regular Air Force that just dropped on Nike, they'd still be sitting on Nike.
I definitely see that. I don't think this is a bad sneaker. I just think really like the amount of hype it got. It kind of, I feel like people like this shoe. It's just when they thought of like a Tiffany and Nike collab, we thought we were gonna get like a Nike like a Diamond Dunk times infinity.
Yeah.
I think that's where we're
They just did a fucking swoosh.
literally.
And put Tiffany Co. on the back. I mean, I got them for retail, so I can't.
Oh, of course. All right,
yeah,
I
I
don't blame you for
can't. I can't really complain because I got them for retail. So I was just like, how? So I'm acting like an idiot right now.
Oh man, one shoe that I have yet to see in person. Do you mind if I open the box?
Go ahead, do your thing.
So we've talked about this sneaker a lot of times on this show. I'm glad that someone brought this in the studio. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I talked a lot of shit about this shoe.
Sorry,
Let me see if I'm
Jared.
gonna eat my words.
Jared, we got in a real bad argument about that. I'm sorry, Jared.
Jared don't like these?
No, he got mad at me. I bought him out of this. I bought him, but he wanted to get the pair. So if whoever had them, he wanted us to hit him up. And dude, homie hit me up. I was like, I need these, bro. So Jared, we got
You
into
know
a
what?
little, we
I'm
got
not
into a
gonna
little
lie.
heated argument about it. Jared, I'm sorry. If you're watching this, I apologize.
So this is the Air Jordan 4 and SB collab.
It's clean, bro.
You know, I'm not gonna lie, I like these. I do
Quality's
like these.
not bad. The heel tab on the back is different.
It's really flimsy, but I don't feel like this can. Do you think it can rip or?
I don't think so. But like, it's from what I haven't worn them yet, but like from what people have told me that have rocked them, it said it's more comfortable.
Yeah, because I definitely can feel the extra padding on the inside.
Yeah, they said it's a lot more comfortable than like your normal like Jordan 4.
Bro, I would say this is probably one of the hardest sneakers to get this year. So the last sneaker that he brought, Naim really brought some gems into the studio today. So this is one sneaker, I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of salty I wasn't able to get.
Yeah.
And this is the Orange Lobster SB Low. This is not the final installment, is it? Do you think?
I don't know.
Because I'm not gonna lie, I think this is my favorite color that's came out in a long time.
Yeah, you think?
I do like the purple, but with me is for some reason
I'm a red guy.
Me and like literally orange have like a weird bond.
You have a good history of orange.
I have a really good history of orange sneakers, and not gonna lie, they did this shoe very tastefully. I'm not gonna lie to you. The shoe is really nice, and the fact that you brought a dead stock pair in.
I'll get around to wearing shit, bro, but sometimes I'll buy shit, bro, and I'm just not really in a rush to wear it.
I hear you. Damn, this is a good shoe. I'll own these eventually.
It's good quality.
I'm not gonna lie, like I thought I was gonna buy a pair at like the sneaker con this year in Fort Lauderdale, but there were so many people wearing them, and it made me like not like the shoe in the moment. But I really just should have like just freaking like yo,
you really see when you go to like sneaker events, you really be seeing some fuck shit, and then it just like turns you off on certain shit, bro.
Obviously, like I mentioned before, you are co-founder and co-owner of Headache Trading Company, now located in Delray on the Ave. So I want to say, because when did you first open up Headache?
I think it was 2019 in Lake Worth.
2019 in Lake Worth. So what do you think is like, what has changed the most like of running a sneaker store today from then?
The dynamics of it, basically. Just like when we first opened, we were one of the first stores in Palm Beach. If not the only store in Palm Beach at one point. Then it was just like,
you guys started the boom.
Nah, we can't take credit for that. You know what I mean? I just think that the way the culture evolved on social media, it became a thing where like people realize the value of certain shoes and the money that they can make. So then I think there was other kids just like us that are interested into this shit. You know what I mean? And then realize that like, yo, like maybe this can be something. Maybe this is something that we can grow with. So I think other stores popped up, and I think it's actually good for the sneaker culture because, for a long time, everything was in Miami.
Yeah. I remember that time very vividly.
Like to me, by far, Daily is probably the best store. They're still the best store, bro.
They have one of the best like selections for sure.
Right. So it's just like, yo, that's where the Headache came from, bro. That's where we got the name. Because me and Jared would we would do our thing during the week. Fucking, Saturday morning, me and Jared meet up, hit the road, go down to Miami. We used to say it was a fucking headache because we had to go all the way an hour. I mean, we used to go to Daily back when they were out west in Hialeah. You know what I mean? So like even taking that trip was like an hour and a half. Sometimes, bro, with traffic, it could be 2 hours just to go to a store, get some shit. Then after hitting Daily, then you go to Shoe Gallery. Then after Shoe Gallery, I can't remember the other spot that was right down the street that sold like Nike SBs.
And Round 2 was open around this time too.
Yeah, but I don't think they were in Miami yet. I think it was a few years later.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but I'm talking way back when, bro. Where I think like
2016,
like 2016, and there was a Nike SB store down the street from Shoe Gallery. I can't remember the name of it. But we would hit that place, then we would go there, and then when Kith opened, then we would hit Kith. You know what I mean? So it was just like, it'd be every Saturday, bro. It was like a whole day event with just like me and Jared, and then we got introduced to Cameron, and then it became like the three of us like making these moves to get kicks and stuff.
And one thing I wanted to ask you too is like one of the things that I realized was changed the most about your store, obviously for the better as well, of course, is that you guys started off like kind of promoting the store as more of a vintage shop, correct?
Right.
Because sneakers was kind of a little bit more secondary when you guys first opened. It was mostly like vintage, like
it's
driven.
A shame that like the vintage is not for us as deep as it used to be, because the vintage was the best thing in the store, bro. Honestly, I just think moving to Delray and how things changed, we had to adapt more to do like more sneakers and more streetwear, but like eventually, like we want to do something just strictly vintage too.
If you don't mind me asking, like I can't remember who told me out of the three of you, out of the three owners that said that this was a thing. When you guys first moved on the avenue, was there a rule that you can't sell like used clothing where you were? Am I allowed to say that?
Yeah, I mean fuck Delray, but the city, those motherfuckers suck, bro. So like they had a lot of stipulations. Different stuff, so we just had to abide by it, and stuff. Like we still try to abide by it because, like they're like we don't want no smoke with the city, but like they have rules on the Ave.
And you guys are on like a very good location as well, like a high volume location.
Don't want to fuck that up.
So another question was as far as like obviously you guys get like a lot of sneakers, a lot of clothing into the store probably daily, and I want to ask you like what is the process of pricing the sneakers in your store? Like, how do you think of the prices? Like, do you base it off anything?
I would say we try to base it off like the market, like the best way we can. You know, like a lot of people come in and say our pricing is pretty good. A lot of people will come in and complain about the pricing, and most of the people that complain are the ones that don't really know about the value of the shoes. But like, we get a lot of motherfuckers that come in and say out of the stores like our pricing is like really good. You know what I mean? And it's like we try to base it off the market.
Yeah, because like I see like a lot of stuff. Like I remember I went somewhere with my dad, and like he was telling me, "Man, Gary, why are these prices so high?" I wasn't really talking about your store, but like we went to like another sneaker shop in the city, and they said, "Why are their prices so outrageous?" And I'm like, "Cause like don't you go on those apps and it's like completely a lot different price?" I'm like, "You gotta remember, you're paying like pretty much a convenience fee."
Yeah, that's what it is. A lot of stores take advantage, and we tell people that shit too. Sometimes they'll be like, "Yo, why is this $30 over the market?" Right. So here's the beat. You have the opportunity to try the shoe on, to look at the shoe visibly, and walk out with the shoe. Now, when you order from like StockX, especially, fuck StockX, but like you order from StockX, bro, like if you get the wrong size or like something that's not true to size, like Air Forces to me are not true to size. I always have to go a half size down.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So for me, it's just like if I buy a shoe and it just don't fit right off of one of those platforms, I'm absolutely smoked.
Yeah,
There's no
that's a fact.
returns. So at least with us, we don't do returns either, but at least with us, we encourage you. Try the shoe on. Make sure you love the shoe. Make sure this is exactly what you want, and then you could try it on. It fits, cool, you buy it. Good, you out. You got it. You got to fit for that shoe tonight. You put it on.
So that's actually a very good point you made, because obviously it's really just convenience at the end of the day.
Yeah.
And one question I want to ask you as well is, like, I see that you started off as buy, sell, and trade, correct? Now, obviously, how like the climate changes, you kind of have to adapt with the times. You've incorporated consignment into your store.
Yeah.
So what is more of a headache? No pun intended. What's more of a headache in like the sneaker community today of like owning a sneaker store? Is it more of a headache trading sneakers or consignment?
Consignment.
It's the biggest headache right now.
It's the biggest headache for us, bro. Like honestly, because like we get a lot. Like there's a bunch of consigners that we fuck with, like our guys. Like they are guys. Like CJ, you got Gary, you got Rodney, like Isaac, the young niggas, bro. Those are our guys, bro. They come in, they drop shit off, they chill. Even when we get busy, sometimes them niggas will come in and like if they're there, they'll help us. You know what I mean? Like sell shoes or back stock, whatever. Like those are our guys. But then you got some of these other little fucking assholes that come in. You know, they want to sell one shoe. As soon as the shoe sells, they don't want to follow the rules. We do consignment pickups on Friday. You know what I mean? Because it's easier for Austin. Like Austin's our manager, so it's easier for him to dish that bread out on one day a week instead of having to do it every single day. So we got kids that come in, they want to come in on a Tuesday and be like, yo, my shit's sold on Saturday. Even though they know the rules, then they want to catch an attitude with us. So I get to the point sometimes where I'm like, oh, you want to give attitude? Like, all right, bet. Like, get your shit and bounce, dog. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and it gets difficult because then you also have the kids, too, that want to get over it, too. Like, oh, I didn't get paid for this. Oh, I never got paid for that.
There's a lot of shit you got to
So
go
then
through
Austin's
every
got to
day.
go back through, you know what I'm saying? Go through the books and look and see when the checks are issued out. And most of the time, Austin's a dog, so he'll catch it and be like, nah, you got paid for this already. Oh, really? I don't remember. You did, you little fucking schemer.
So when it comes with like employees, because obviously you hire employees today, where it's like, what's the criteria to work at like your store?
Just have like us for us, bro.
Like, do you have to be a sneakerhead to work there?
Yeah, yes and no. You have to have a passion for it.
Okay.
So I look at it. Sometimes not everybody can buy shoes like just whatever. But like I know there's certain kids that like have a passion for it. You know what I mean? They understand what's going on. They know the market. They know about shoes. You know what I mean? So it's like for you to work for us, bro, like just have a vibe, bro. Like bring your own unique style, like your own personality, because like everybody that works at Headache has their own swag, has their own personality, does shit the way, like moves to their own beat. You know what I mean? And that's what I like about our store, is the uniqueness of everybody's different. Not everybody, like, not we're all not like, trying to be the same person or try to fit the mold of like what the sneaker culture has become. We just do our own thing.
Got it.
Everybody that works there, from Austin down to the girl Dee Dee that's just started working with us. You know what I mean? Everybody's got their own like different kind of like swag.
course. But obviously, I've seen like your stores, like you guys are flourishing. Obviously, you guys are like literally getting bigger by the day. You guys were on complex freaking sneaker shopping.
Yeah, that was a blessing, bro.
Bro. And also, I want to say
All
is
praise
too,
to God, yeah, for real.
and obviously, a lot of different eyes are on your store, clearly. And I want to ask you too, is like, what are the best selling sneakers or the brands in your store? That's why I want to wrap up this.
Bro, it's embarrassing to say it, honestly. You already know what the bestseller is.
Oh, it's gonna be the Panda, of course.
Yeah, it's fuck. Yo, honestly, the Panda Dunk wasn't bad when it first came out. Like when the first drop, I'm like, yo,
Because they were limited and exclusive.
I bought a pair. I got a pair the first drop. Then it was just like, then you see every fucking thong sandal nigga out here in this world at fucking Tin Roof wearing Panda Dunks.
Leaving Urban Outfitters coming
Leaving
straight to your
Urban
store.
Outfitters, coming to us buying Dunks, then going to Tin Roof with their high noonies and like fucking in Panda Dunks. Where I'm like, yo, this is shit. This is fucking disgusting at this point, bro.
What's the second best shoe that probably sells the most?
It's a toss up between like Yeezys and probably Jordans, like ones, threes, and fours.
And then lastly, what's the best brand that's still killing it?
The last brand that's still killing it. I mean, we still sell a lot of Supreme.
Of course.
And we've been moving a lot of the fucking, like, I guess the higher design streetwear shit.
That's been a thing now, like Gallery and Chrome.
Gallery, a lot of Chrome. Bro, I remember when Chrome was like, Chrome. Nobody knew about the fucking Chrome, bro.
Yeah, bro. The only time I saw Chrome Hearts, I actually passed up a lot of Chrome Heart shit when I was thrifting because I'm like, what the fuck is this? I was just like, poop.
Yeah.
Next
but
thing
yo,
you know.
Jared, I think Slav took me down there in like 15.
I never been to the store.
It was during Art Basel, right? Jared.
Store looks fire from the outside. I can't imagine the inside.
Jared, I remember, I can't remember. Chrome Hearts did a collab.
They did a collab with everyone. They with Drake and everybody.
I don't know if it was, no, this was back in the day. I don't remember. I can't remember. It was, no, I'm sorry. It was Chrome Hearts, I think, and it was Off-White.
I remember, yeah.
Yeah.
But bro, like, obviously, I'm glad to see that, like, clearly you guys are killing it over in Delray. I'm glad that you guys moved into a lot better location.
Yeah.
Safer location, even though we can't really do, like, the old things we used to do, like those midnight parties and shit.
Nah, I mean, we can't really, but I missed the vibe of the Lake Worth store.
Yeah, because
bro.
it was a little bit, not authentic is not the word, because you guys are still authentic to this day, but it's a little bit more free, I guess.
Yo, the Lake Worth store, the landlord didn't give a fuck, bro. As long as we
Yeah,
paid the rent,
clearly.
bro.
Yeah,
and nigga didn't, yo, he worked next door to us. He would see hella niggas out back.
Yeah.
Niggas would be copping shoes. They come out back. Niggas be smoking,
Shooting dice and shit.
shooting dice. Niggas is drinking in the back. But that was a vibe, bro.
Yeah, but
it was a vibe.
all good things come to an end.
Yeah,
I
but
guess.
you know what? The year and a half the 2 years or so that we were there, we never had any incidents. No, like the energy was good, bro.
It felt like more family oriented.
Yeah, the energy was good, bro. So like you had like the hood niggas interacting with like the suburban kids, and yeah, we had like all different kind of walks of life, like in that vibe.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And yeah, niggas rolling dice, niggas back there smoking, people drinking. Like it was a vibe. Like you just couldn't beat that. Like the Del Rey stores are just a different.
It's a different climate. It's
a different climate. Yeah.
Yeah. But Naim, I want to say I really appreciate you for coming on the show.
Yeah.
You answered all these questions to the best of your abilities. You answered like a champ. You did not back down. Bro, obviously, I got to get you back in the studio, of course, and I got to get you on my other podcast. These are the Aesthetics with Cheech, of course.
Who going to swallow Cheech?
Oh, man. Man.
Shit.
That's on the other podcast.
Yeah.
And if you think he was uncut, imagine the other one.
Oof.
So, where can the people find you if you want the people to find you?
Follow me on Instagram. I think it's Naim_headache.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're looking for some kicks and some stuff like that, just follow Headache Trading Co. on Instagram.
You guys can find me on Instagram and everywhere at @GaryVTrust. Thank you for coming on the show. Once again, this has been another episode of Sneaker Convo. I will see you guys on the next episode. And hopefully I can have a guest that's not wearing my shirt.
Yeah, that's a violation. I violated.
But
my
then
bad,
again,
bro.
but it's okay, but of course. But I will see you guys on the next episode. Later.